So why can't game developers wait until a game is more complete so they can show actual gameplay in their reveal trailer? That all comes down to something called the attention economy. People do not have unlimited attention. If they are not constantly reminded of a product, studies show that they will eventually forget about it. And market research in general shows that the longer you wait to get your product out there, the lesser your sales are. Basically, if you keep people waiting, you're more likely to fail. In addition, if you spring a surprise release on people, you're more likely to fail. Word about your product isn't able to get around fast enough. And so when your game releases, people just don't know it exists. In general, studies have shown that you get the best return on your product if you announce it 2 to 3 years before it comes out, and then steadily ramp up your announcements as you get closer to launch. But 2 to 3 years out is too long for a playable demo in most cases. So to be able to fit that curve, you have to come up with a concept trailer. That isn't actually gameplay footage, it's just, this is kind of the game we want to make. And then people get excited for it, and then your sales are good. As an example, look at Cyberpunk 2077. It was critically panned. It was called, a broken mess of a game. But it was a huge financial success. They already locked in those sales with their marketing strategies. And the proof of concept footage looked a lot better than the final game. Now, there is one exception to this rule. If you have no competition, you can surprise launch a game all you want. This is why Nintendo tends to surprise launch games 6 months after they announce them. You can't get Nintendo games or any other games like them on any other console. There is no other Pokemon competitor. I mean, yeah, I know there are indie Monster Trainer games, but really, there is no Pokemon competitor. And in this situation, a surprise launch will get you a ton of sales. But Nintendo's only able to do that because they cultivated their brand around exclusivity for years. PlayStation and Microsoft can't just start doing that. And third parties absolutely can't unless they have a really unique product on their hands. So yeah, it's a simple question of how do you make the most money? And you make the most money with hype.